Hey, Drue James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing the intro to the Pink Panther theme. This is a cool riff, like really jazzy riff, obviously originally played on the saxophone, it goes well onto the guitar, and it's one of those things that people will know, and you can sort of sneak it in if anyone's in the room and they'll be, yeah, okay, that's Pink Panther theme, awesome. There is tab to this song. To get the tab, you just need to join the student area of my website. All it takes is a name and email address. I've left a link in the video right now. There's also a link the whole time in the video description. Click that, put your name and email address in, and then you'll get free instant access to the student area, and then you can find the tab from there. Okay, nice and simple. So let's learn it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before I teach this, please subscribe to my channel. I upload 2 new lessons every week. I've left little annotations there now that you can click to go and subscribe. It's always acoustic lessons, always there to motivate you. That's a big part of what I do with my tuition. Right, so let's have a look at how to do this part at the beginning. Okay, so the tab does make it easier, which you can get by visiting my website. So a lot of this song, it uses techniques called slides, hammer-ons, and pull-offs, or flick-offs as I prefer to think of them as. So I'm going to be taking you through how to do those. Also, the use of the right fingers on your fretting hand is very important to make this sound cool. Take your index finger, put it on 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th fret on the 2nd string down, which I call the A string. I call the strings E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. Okay, as they go down. So this is the A string on the 4th fret. And I want you to pick that note with your plectrum or your thumb, whatever you're using. And then I want you to move it up to the 5th fret. Now that's called a slide. So you keep the pressure down on the wood, and you move so that you can feel the fret, this metal fret here, going under your finger into the 5th fret. So you go 4 to 5. Now you don't pick 5 when you get there, you just slide to it. And then you do pick 5, sorry. No, you don't pick 5. Then you go to 6 and do the same thing. So you go 4, slide to 5, 6, slide to 7. Okay, then 7th fret on the thickest string, and then open on the thickest string. So let's do that slowly. Okay, let that string ring. You do that twice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Then you're on to this next riff. Now don't worry, I'll take it through for you. So the first bit is exactly the same as the intro, okay? So you slide up to 5, then you go to 6, pick 6 and slide up to 7. Then, with your index finger, go to 4, but on the D string, the 3rd string down now. Pick that 4, and with your middle finger, I want you to hit really hard onto the 5th fret on the same string. That's called a hammer-on. Now to perform a hammer-on, look how low my thumb is on the neck of the guitar. Try bringing your thumb quite low so that you hit into your thumb, rather than having it up there. It can sometimes be a bit harder and you don't necessarily use the flat of your finger. So that's your hammer-on, 4 to 5. You can pick it if you want to, but hammer-ons sound cooler. Then, middle finger to 6th fret on the A string, hammering from 6 to 7 on the A string. Sorry, excuse me. So I'm going to do that again. Okay, so you've got 4, 5 hammer, 6, 7 hammer on the A string. Then you do 4, 5 hammer again. So you go 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5. I'm taking it from this slide part. Okay, then just move this little set of fingers down to the next string. So you're on the 5th fret on the G string with middle finger and index finger held down at the same time. So it's like a chord but on one string. Pick the 5 and I want you to flick your callus away. Don't just pull it off. It will make a noise if you do that, but if you actually bend the joint of your finger down, you'll get a louder flick off sound. And that's called a flick off, going 5 to 4 on that string. So starting from the hammer-ons on the 4. So, okay, got that so far? Let's take it back to the beginning of the slides with the 5. Okay, good. Sorry, excuse me. I've got something in my throat today. We go to the 7th fret on the A string. After that, with the ring finger. Then to 5 on the D string. Then, with the ring finger, jump it up to the 9th fret on the D string. And then to the 8. So it's... And with that 7 on the A string. So 7, 5, 7, 5, 9, 8. Then back to 5 on the D string. And 7 on the A string. 5 on the D string. And then 7 on the A string. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go from where we went 7 on the A string. And what I'm doing there, it's called a glissando slide, so I'm just sliding down the string to nothing, keeping the pressure down, but not sliding to anywhere in particular, just taking my finger off the string. So let's do it right back to the beginning where those slides happened. Okay, a little bit faster. Okay, and I'm doing a bit of vibrato where I'm just wobbling the string. I don't really want to go into that too much at the moment, but that's what I'm doing there to create that sound. So spend a bit of time getting that part of the song on lockdown, because that repeats quite a bit, okay? So the next part is the same with the 4/5 slides. If you've got the tab, you'll see that there. Then hammering, same as before, hammer on 6, 7. Back to 4/5, same as before. 5/4 flick, same as before. Then 7, just like last time on the A string. Then 5 on the D string. And then this time, we're going to go down to the 5th fret with the middle finger on the B string, on the 5th string down, and then play 5 there and 4 on there. So it's the same thing, it just has a slightly different ending. Okay, so I'll do it again. Once again, I'm putting vibrato on that. So I'm now going to put those two ideas together. Okay, then that repeats. It goes round again. And now for the last time, we do the slide ups as normal. So 4 sliding to 5, 6 sliding to 7. Then with ring finger, go to 9 on the G string, the 4th string down. And then play 7 on the same string with the index finger. Then do the same thing on the string above, so that's 9 and 7. And then finally a little finger on 10 on the A string. And then 7. So it's... And if you can with your plectrum, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's optional, but it sounds better. Then middle finger on the 8th fret on the D string and index finger held down as well at the same time, and you're going to flick off. And And you're going to do that 4 times, flicking from 8 to 7. So you pick, flick, pick, flick, pick, flick, pick, flick. Then go down to 5 with the index finger on the same string. Then 7 on the A string. Then 5 on the A string. And then 7 on the A string. So I'll go from the flick offs. And now I'll just put it all together, that sort of like the end, I suppose you could call it.